Test, test, test. Let me know how we sounding, y'all. Let me know how we sounding. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, Content Daily? What's going on? What's going on? What's the play, coach? We're going to break that stuff down in a little bit. Shout out to the members and students. I was up last night, y'all. We caught this crazy GBP New Zealand move. Beautiful 1 to 3 short ratio setup. We took this trade last night, y'all. And it was funny because we was just talking about trading Tokyo session during yesterday's London session live. And we ended up taking a trade during the Tokyo session last night. All right, so we're gonna break that down in a second. All right, so we took a trade last night. We're still looking for a setup today, going into London session, New York. Dude got a lot of news like we've been talking about, right? So we had all this news pop off and play out yesterday. And then as we could see last night, we had again 7:30 Australian news, 8 p.m. New Zealand news, 9 p.m. New Zealand news, as well as USD news, right? As far as today, we have at 2 p.m. infamous FOMC. Later on tonight at 7:30, we got Australian news today. Australian news again. Let's see what we got. Today's Wednesday. I don't even feel like Wednesday. So we can show this trend really quick. And again, this is another example of what I talked about when if your confirmations are met, you're going with the flow of price, you're not breaking any rules, just go for the setup, right? So again, those that was in the London session live yesterday or that watched the Sunday chart analysis, first link in the description, he was talking about this GN setup. Remember, was talking about if we can, because again, we go back in time. We go back to London session. Remember, it was just chilling here, consolidating. It was talking about was either looking for price to either retrace and retest this level as support or break above and hold 2115 as support. We can clearly see here that price broke that level and then did a nice retest last night. I'm going to show the signal really quick. This trade already played out, y'all. Again, this trade already played out. Nobody take this signal. I'm just showing y'all how we took this setup. All right. So we slide this back over. Again, you can see this was last night, 8:05 p.m. All right. You scroll up, you see the final TP got hit at 8:05 p.m. You see the reactions. You see what time we entered this trade. We took this trade at 6:32 p.m. last night. Right. Then you see we hit the first TP 30 minutes in, but we didn't hit the rest of the TPs until, as you can see, 8 o'clock. And then again, we go back to the news. We had last night at 8 o'clock, New Zealand news pop off. And then 9 p.m., we had New Zealand news pop off. We go to New Zealand. And we go to the 8 o'clock candlestick, which would be this one right here, as you see, 2000. This candlestick. So again, you can clearly see the volume kicked in. And went exactly as projected and followed the bullish momentum. So again, is it a shock or surprise that price did this during the news? No, because again, we're in an uptrend, we have bullish momentum, right? So again, when you understand how to read the charts, you can do a lot of things that online people are scared of or say you shouldn't do, right? I at least saw the post the other day talking about, oh, there's a bunch of news, so I'm not trading today at all. Again, I keep telling y'all now, again, if y'all don't know what y'all are doing, or you don't feel confident taking a setup, I'm never going to tell y'all to take a trade y'all don't know or feel comfortable taking, right? But if you understand what you're doing, it doesn't matter if it's a bank holiday, a news event, slow volume, high volume, whatever the case may be, you can still be able to find setups and take setups. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so we took a nice trade last night. We're still going to be looking for some setups, but again, we do got FOMC today, and usually with FOMC days, well, it's funny because there's setups usually during Tokyo session, sometimes London session. But do not be too shocked or surprised if prices just ranging up until New York or up until FOMC does pop off. Again, we have FOMC at 2 o'clock today. All right. And we can see here after the news last night, the currency pairs are just kind of consolidating ranging still. So we're going to see if volume's going to wake up for us, and we can catch another setup. We're going to be looking for possible GU buys, still possible GJ buys. We're still looking for GM buys as well. But again, we see prices struggling for the third time now, not just to break this level, but hold this level as support. Again, we see it reject this level again. So we still have bullish momentum. All that's needed for the uptrend to continue is been failing to happen and take place, right? So that's what we're really waiting on right here. Make sure to go ahead and like the live stream, y'all. I'll hop up in here and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. We just hit, what did we just hit? Let me go. Let me see where we at right now. We just hit 2,960 subscribers. We can hit 3,000 easily, y'all. Make sure to hit that sub button if you have not already. Just dropped a new video for y'all yesterday as well. Make sure to check that out, as well as other videos that dropped this week. Got another video dropping for y'all today also during New York session. So make sure to have your notice on and be ready for that video. Hear me loud and clear. Okay, perfect. What's going on, Kenneth? What's going on? Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok too, y'all. Y'all see it scrolling at the bottom of y'all screens. Instagram playmaker_way, TikTok _playmaker_way _. Those just joined the stream. We have not entered this trade. Me and the members took this trade last night during Tokyo session. We just broke this down. So if you just rewind to like the first 2 minutes of the live stream, you'll see me breaking this stuff down. All right, y'all. But yeah, so we're 1-0 so far. We're just waiting for volume to pick up right now. Again, we had a bunch of news pop off yesterday and last night. We've got a couple more popping off today as well. Let me see what we got going on here. You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. We'll look at any charts. Drop in the chat. Let's see what we got going on up in here. What's going on, Vinny? I see up in here, up and at it. You already know. Grind, don't stop. I'm on gold. I'm on gold. Well, what's your game plan? Right, you just told me you're in a buy. You didn't just hit buy, right? What's your SL? What's your TP? What's your game plan? Your entry was good. You've been in for a minute. You've been in since yesterday, around this time, so you got a pretty good position. But yeah, what's your game plan? What's your TP? Where's your SL at? 29.42. That's your TP. Okay. Yeah, so you're in a good position. You basically took the same trade I took. I just got in a little bit earlier. I got in like right here, 7 a.m., but you got in like an hour after me. So you're pretty much in the same position as me. So shout out to you. What I will say is secure profits. Don't have your SL still be where it was when you first took the position. You should have your SL in profit. I am a firm believer of moving SL in profit. And I am completely against moving your stop loss to break even. I think that's one of the dumbest things shared and told in the trading space. But that's a whole other conversation. We can get into it if y'all want to get into it, but I'm against moving your stop loss to break even. I got a bunch of videos on my Instagram. Now, I'm not on this TikTok because, like we talked about, this is my newer TikTok, but like I have a bunch of videos on my Instagram where people get in the comments fighting me. They're like, and these be traders that be apparently been trading for like 3-4 years, fighting me on stuff like this. That's why I'm like, y'all be telling yourselves in the comments, because if y'all really are a profitable trader for 3+ years, you're telling me that what I'm saying don't make sense. Something going on with you. We got GN pushing back though. We're gonna be looking for some continued buys on GN. Got a new 5-minute about to pop up in a second, y'all. Man, the weather was like, it tricks me. It was acting like it was about to warm up for us. I was like, okay, spring about to come a little early, and then it got cold again. They're like, nah, we don't want it too hot yet. Because I just find that weird how it was warming up for like 2-3 weeks and then just got cold again out of nowhere. What happened? We had something going on. SL soon 22. Okay. Yeah, so you're straight then. All you gotta do is just, just like go do his thing, right? Because Gold's still making all-time highs, right? So if it could break 29.42, hold that support, we're going to see a new higher high get made. But it could possibly also reject that level like we've seen it do the past 2 times and made it push up. So yeah, that's why I was saying make sure you have your stop loss and profit. So if you're happy with securing however much you'll be securing at 29.22, that's great. So yeah, just let price do its thing right now. Pushing nicely right now. Should be up around 3 times whatever you risk. Always SR profit where possible. I wouldn't even say like where possible. I would say if you're thinking about moving your stop loss to break even, move it in profit. If you're not sure what's going on with the charts, if you're not sure if price can keep pushing your direction, if you're not sure that this retracement is not going to be just a retracement and not a reversal, these are the times you want to move your stop loss in profit. If you're not paying attention to the charts anymore, you want to go do something else, right? These are the times you want to move your stop loss and profit, right? Because again, one of the biggest account killers is letting winners turn to losers. I can't tell you how many times back in the day I'd be up, who knows, right? It varies, right? I'd be up a bunch of money, let's just say that, right? And then I get comfortable because again, that number on your screen is not how much you actually made. It's unrealized profit, right? That profit is not yours until you ultimately close the trade. And that money is still not yours until you ultimately withdraw that money and those profits and hit your bank account, right? So a lot of times us as traders will get comfortable with these unrealized gains and also uncomfortable with the unrealized losses. Right? So that's why it's so important to secure profits, right? Because again, a lot of times when it comes to trading and investing, a lot of the decisions we make aren't really logical or make sense, right? That's why people always talk about, emotions while trading or trading psychology, because that's a big issue when it comes to trading as well. Is the mindset and stuff like that. But you always want to let winners turn to losers, right? Because again, you got to close at some point. You can't catch every pip in the market. The price is going to retrace at some point, right? So you always want to close at some point. But also having a trading plan will help you make sure you keep it on track with what your game plan is every day and every week, but also keep you on track with making sure you're achieving your daily goals as well. You get what I'm saying? We got a new 15 about to pop up in a little bit, y'all. Again, we got FOMC popping off later on today. And then when markets reopen tonight, we got Australian news going down as well. Me and the members, we took a nice GN setup. So we are kind of chilling right now. We are still looking for some other setups, but we did take a nice play to catch a nice move before the day started last night during Tokyo session. So we are chilling right now. I'll post that stuff on my story after the live stream. But yeah, we got a nice 1 to 3 risk ratio setup, which means whatever risk we made 3 times that amount. So if I would have risked $100, I would have made $300 off this trade. If I would have risked $1,000, I would have made $3,000 off this trade. And this was just a setup. This took like an hour and a half. This setup right here, right? To play out from entry to X on final TP. So this was a quick move we caught as well. All right, so let's see what we got this level of support. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok too, y'all. Y'all see that scrolling at the bottom of y'all screen. Instagram playmaker underscore way, TikTok underscore playmaker way underscore. See if we can hold this low ass support again. Might try to repeat the same move it did yesterday. Let's see what else we got up in here. Just following the game plan, coach. Shout out to you. Hey, that's how you do it. Let them know. You just gotta stick with it. Just gotta stick with it. The results will come. I tell my members and students this all the time. When you stop worrying about money and you just stick to the game plan, the money will come. Right? When I was learning how to trade, all the days and times I was focused on making money. There was times I didn't make money. Right? But when I stopped focusing on money, I just focused on the game plan, that's when I started to make money. And again, it makes sense because if your game plan is based around you making money and successfully having a good time on the charts, that's going to happen if you stick to that game plan. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Mario? I see you up in here. Bro, last night that signal was sleeping like a baby. Sorry, but good signal. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. I took that signal. I broke it down earlier in the live stream. I took that signal for a few reasons. One, because we didn't take a trade Monday, and we didn't take a trade yesterday during London or New York session, right? The reason for it wasn't just simply we didn't take a trade because I didn't feel like it. It was the markets were slow, so there was no setups. You get what I'm saying? Besides that gold setup, but gold's been moving consistently when everything else hasn't been moving consistently. So there's that. But another reason is because I saw the setup. You know what I'm saying? And the setup was too clean. It was too perfect. It was exactly what I was looking for. So that's why I just pulled the trigger on it, right? And the news just helped us catch that move quicker, right? That's why it happens real quick. You said at 1:30. What time zone are you in? 1:30. What time zone are you in? Because that's not even EST time. Where are you at, Mario? Oh, okay. I was like, I know you're not in the U.S. I was like, that's overseas time. I just didn't know what country. That's why I was like, I know you're not in the Americas. Shout out to Romania. Shout out to Romania. I ain't never been. Shout out to Romania. I see a lot of videos. And I know of a person. I never met someone, but I know someone I'm cool with on the internet that stays out there. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. I always see up there. But at your place, that hour was in the middle of the day. It was the afternoon. Well, not the afternoon. It was like the evening going into the nighttime. So that was I could show you right here. So and this is an old trade, y'all. He's just talking about the signal we took last night. So this was 6:32 p.m. EST when we took this. So we took this literally right when the markets reopened, 32 minutes right after markets reopened. That's when we took that setup. So yeah, for me, it was kind of like the afternoon going into the evening. And that goes back to what we talk about all the time, right? So the markets are open. There is no. I actually have a video. I'm gonna be talking about this as well. There is no best session, right? Now there are pairs that move better during certain sessions or have more volume during certain sessions, but that's a whole other conversation. But ultimately, most pairs move all sessions, right? But if your confirmations are met, you like what you see, it makes sense. You're not over leveraging, you're not over trading. Take the setup, right? The markets are open for real. The markets aren't just open to not take a setup. The markets aren't just open because you can't trade. Every pair And every session has slow periods, right? That's just a part of the game. You never get too hung up on, oh, it's this session, so I'm not going to take a session. Oh, I'm not going to take a trade. Now, if that's part of your game plan to only take trades during certain sessions, that's different. Then stick to your game plan. But if you're simply just not taking a setup because you think you can't trade during this session, um, you're mistaken, right? But again, if your game plan or what you like to do, your routine is just to trade this session or that session, then stick to this session or that session. I'm never going to try to force people to change things, especially if it's working for them, right? Because again, trading is all about consistency. So gold's still pushing. NAS got to do a little bit of retrace for us. GU's got to do a retest too, which is why we didn't pull the trigger. Hasn't retested this level. It just took off at 3 o'clock yesterday. Oh, that's not even 3 o'clock, right? Oh, that is 3 o'clock. And make sure to hit that first link. Well, this is not the first link. Let's go back into it. But make sure to hit that first link in the description. Don't forget to for your Telegram, y'all. And again, I told y'all, I told y'all last year in December that we will switch things up this year, and we was going to become a straight, full-on investment channel and show y'all that I'm not just talking when I say that. What I teach isn't just a day trade or forex strategy or work just on forex or day trading. If y'all been keeping up with the stock videos, y'all should be stupid up right now. How to watch my words. I ain't trying to go too out the way, but it's just the market's just been going crazy, y'all. Right? So like I said right here, markets are slow right now, but stocks have been moving. I've been talking about these stocks literally since January, right? Palantir for the month. Depending on where you enter that, you could be up a little bit more, but for the month, it has done a 65% increase. So if you would have bought a month ago or this month, you'd be stupid up right now. Right? You'd be stupid up right now, Palantir. Right? We can actually pull it up right now. Let's see if I can spell it correctly because Palantir, I don't know. It's just spelled weird for me. I don't know why. First of all, we had this crazy gap, but this thing has been shooting up like crazy. Again, we go to January. This was the middle of January. This was the beginning of January. If you bought it all between January or the beginning of this month, February, you'd be stupid up right now. This thing was at $75 as low as $66. And now it's currently at $125. You'd be up a stupid amount right now. NVIDIA. Again, I dropped that NVIDIA video. I literally dropped a video specifically only talking about NVIDIA because I saw this play. I had to let y'all folks know about it. Is this the right chart? This is not the right chart. You should spell it correctly. I think it's this one. There we go. Right? We go to my NVIDIA video. Let's go to my channel. Let's see. Dropped this video 2 weeks ago. It's literally called, I'm going to put it in the chat. Right, because I don't want y'all to think I'm making stuff up. Dropped this video 2 weeks ago As soon as we gapped, I told y'all to buy this gap because this gap was going to get filled up. If y'all would have bought this, this would have been the easiest money in y'all's life, bro. Easiest money you could have made in your life right here. Literally filled this gap up immediately. Could have made some easy bread. Right, update dropping for this as well this week. Meta been going absolutely insane as well for a month of the season. There's a few other stocks I've been talking about as well. Again, y'all, it's called the playbook for a reason. I don't just be posting these videos for kicks and giggles. And I like to talk to myself and hear my voice. I'll be trying to put y'all on game, y'all. I'll be trying to make sure y'all can eat with me as well. But y'all gotta put some investment money aside. You gotta start planting those seeds, y'all. You got to start investing. All right. It's the easiest way to compound your money. But let's put this back on NAS100. Ooh. New 15 about to pop up in a little bit. Yeah, just really waiting on these charts to wake back up. Let's see what else we got up in here. Bucharest. That's what's up. If you guys got any questions, drop in the chat. I'm looking at any charts, drop in the chat. Make sure to hit that first link in the description, y'all, and join the free signal, free Telegram. Y'all see on your screens how I did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. So we're 1-0 so far this week. Again, make sure to check out the Sunday chart analysis. It goes over not just what we see price doing Sunday night going into Monday, but it goes over what we see price doing throughout the entire week, y'all. Again, we're on a 8-trade win streak right now. Went 4-0 last week. Went 3-0 the week before that, and then we're 1-0 so far this week. We're going absolutely crazy this year. Wrapped up last month, January, going 17-3, giving us an 85% win rate. You can see this by scoring to February 3rd. Click right here. It's going to take you to the beginning of the month. All wins and losses are posted. You can also see how we ended quarter 4, wrapping up 2024. 41-4 gives us a 91% win rate, all 3 months combined. We do the recap the week at the end of every week. You see screenshots, positions, screenshots of signals, all that good stuff. All right. And again, all these trades, not only do we break down every day during the London session lives, but we also sometimes enter these trades on top of that during the London session lives. All right, y'all. The new 15 just popped up. Again, price kind of chilling, consolidating. We just had news pop off last night. And then we got some news popping off today as well. Again, we have New Zealand, Australian, and USD news pop off last night. Then we got 2 a.m. GBP news pop off right before London session. And then today we have 2 p.m. FOMC popping off. And then when markets reopen at 7:30, we got Australian news popping off. So again, with FOMC days, we either see volume and setups before FOMC or prices and then up until FOMC pops off, right? So again, don't be too shocked or surprised if volume is dead up until that point. But we're still gonna be able to try to see what happens. That's also one of the main reasons why I took a trade during Tokyo session last night, because I knew we had this movement popping off, and usually how things play out on FOMC days. And drop a like for all the free game, and I appreciate that. And again, y'all, we do this every day, Monday through Friday. London session 3 a.m. EST. And then on the back end, behind the scenes with the members and students, we go live at least twice a week during New York high impact news events. We we predict the news, we watch the news play out, we answer questions, we break down the trades we took that week, all that good stuff. And just like the London session lives, if you missed the lives, they're all recorded in the channels for the members and students to watch and view on the back end. You also have access to all the past recordings and videos as well. It's called the playbook for a reason, y'all. Again, if you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. These live streams are for y'all. All right, these live streams are for y'all. Again, as far as setups, we're going to be paying attention to today. We're still going to be paying attention to GN, but we're also going to be paying attention to GU and GJ for possible buy setups. Again, GJ, the game plan is still the same. You can see short-term buys as long as price can continue to respect 191.15. But like we saw yesterday twice, right? So last night and yesterday, right before London session, we still need price to hold this low as support at 192 to come in play. And we can see that price has failed to do so far this week, right? The last time it's been holding some best support, maintained holding this low as support, was on Friday last week when me and the members took these setups, right? So we're still gonna be looking for buys, but we still need this to happen and take place for those buys and the uptrend to come into play. All right, y'all. And then with GU, we're going to be looking for buys as well. We're either going to look for price to retrace and retest 2,600 as support, or if price can break them up and hold 2,625 as support, we're going to look for continued buys there. So I'm going to go ahead and move this alert up here just in case. And then G and the game plan is still the same. As long as we can hold these levels of support, we're going to be continuing to look for buys like we have been for the past 2 weeks. Let's put this back on. Here for now. And if y'all want more free game, make sure to explore the playlist, y'all. I got 4 playlists for y'all. We got the day trading forex tip playlist with over 100 videos of back-to-back day trading tips, videos going over how to identify the trend, support, resistance, supply, demand, my trading plan, support, resistance, risk reward, trading psychology, all types of stuff. Right, so make sure to explore that channel. I mean that not that channel, that playlist. Look at the titles. Guarantee there's gonna be a video that's gonna help y'all out. Then we got the trade breakdowns playlist, over 80 videos and back-to-back trade breakdowns. All those trades are trades I personally took, as well as called and posted for the members in the advanced play signal room. Different various buy setups, different various sell setups. I explained from start to finish why I took these setups. I catch similar setups just like those. Then, of course, we got the crypto and altcoin analysis, where I go over crypto altcoins that I'm personally in or looking at, specific price points to DCA in and DC out at, all that good stuff. And then, of course, we have the well, we have more than 4 playlists now. I forgot. Look how time flies. Then we got the Bitcoin playlist. I still got to do the Bitcoin video. I'll probably drop that today for y'all as well. I'll probably make that after this live stream, knock it out. Then we have the How to Trade News playlist, 12 videos going over how to trade news, the rules I use to go about how to trade news on news days, different trade breakdowns, breaking out trades I actually took on news days. And actually, I have one video of footage of me live with the members during FOMC and everything going exactly as projected. So make sure to check that playlist out as well, y'all. And then we have the live stream playlist, which isn't that relevant, right? So make sure to explore the playlist, y'all. All playlists are up to date. I just have to do a stock playlist. I just have to make a stock playlist. That's the only thing I got to do. Looks like these pairs are retracing a little bit. Got a new 5-minute about to pop up in a second. Don't think I forgot about crypto, y'all. I changed up how I'm gonna be doing the posting and scheduling to make it a little bit more sense, because I was kind of going backwards. I was talking about stocks at the end of the week and crypto at the beginning of the week. I think I'm gonna start talking about stocks at the beginning of the week and then crypto at the end of the week and on the weekends. I think that makes a lot more sense. So that's how it's going. Well, crypto is on sale currently, right? There are a few coins that are doing good, but people's on sale currently. Let me talk about that in the Bitcoin analysis. There's a lot of analysis video today, but price is gonna be really chilling up until Bitcoin breaks back above 100K again. So until Bitcoin does that, all these other coins are gonna be on sale and kind of just ranging and chilling as well, right? So I'm gonna be talking about that and going a little bit more in depth and detail on that as well. Shout out to the subscribers. I see people subscribing. Shout out to those that like the live stream as well. I appreciate that. We're about to see how this 15 closes out. All right, y'all. Shout out to everybody in the live. Shout out to everybody that's been alive since the beginning. Shout out to everybody that's been alive since y'all joined. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free Signal free Telegram, y'all. Again, we went over what the game plan for today is. Make sure to rewatch the live stream. Y'all got into it a little bit late because we did break down the GN setup we took yesterday, or last night, I should say, as well as the game plan for today, y'all. Again, we do got FOMC later on today at 2 o'clock, so make sure to keep that in mind, members and students. We might go live for FOMC today. I gotta check my schedule. I'll let y'all know, but we might go live for FOMC today. I see how this retracement plays out and go from there. Again, I got a new video dropping for y'all today during New York session. Make sure to be on the lookout for that. Make sure to have y'all's notice and the bell on. Make sure to also follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Y'all see that scrolling at the bottom of y'all screen. Instagram _weight, TikTok _playmakerweight _ post daily on both pages as well. I got that for y'all today as well as this week. And yeah, we're gonna be back at it same time tomorrow. London session 3 a.m. EST.